as we go to catch the baseball, we always talk about catching the ball side of the ball, right? So if you can imagine a strike zone, what we've got is the baseball's here. If it's on the black, this half of the baseball is going to be the strike side. This half is going to be the ball side. Top of the zone, the ball side, strike side. Glove side of the zone, strike side, ball side. Same thing with the bottom of the zone. We got the strike side is up top, the ball side is going to be the bottom. We always catch through the ball side of the ball. And what we're doing with that is, one, typically catching the ball side of the ball is going to give us better leverage against the baseball because we're trying to move it or we're trying to present it back to the zone. Now, we aren't making aggressive moves. We're not making large movements. We want small, subtle moves. And we talk a lot about adding value to the pitch. So what I mean by that is, if I'm catching the ball side of the ball, let's say it's in the green, I'm not trying to catch in the green and get it to the white. If that's got, let's say a 40% chance of being called a strike, I want to take it from being called a 40% chance strike to maybe a 45 or 50% chance strike. If it's already a 50% chance strike, maybe try to make it a 55, 60% strike. And we do that through a one-piece move and coming through the ball side of the ball. So if I'm going to use this low and away fastball as a reference, as that ball's coming in, my glove movement, one, I've got my presentation to my pitcher. The first thing I got to do is load properly. So we talked about going from 3 to 6, but what we didn't talk about in that was setting a wall. And what I mean by wall is, I want to load to where the miss is going to be. If that miss is going to be somewhere on this side of the plate, on this side of my body, I want to get my glove further than where the ball should be. Two things that's going to do. One, it's going to allow me to attack the ball side of the ball. But two, if I do miss a little further, I've still got a chance to handle that pitch. Now, I'll just go and tell you, if you set your wall, if I set my wall here and they throw it outside of my wall, I probably just need to catch that thing. It's going to be called a ball anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead, grab it, and get it back to the pitcher. But if that thing's close, I want to set my wall. And my thought process is, anything that's inside of my wall, I want to catch through the ball side of that and make it look good for the umpire. So as I was saying, using that same example earlier, that pitch is coming in, I'm going to load, I'm going to set my wall to the miss, and now I'm working the pocket back through the ball side of that ball to the zone. Again, just trying to add value to the pitch, not trying to make any big movements. The other thing I don't want to do is I don't ever want to catch the ball and move. I want to make that a one-piece move and catch through the baseball. I want to be moving through the catch. I don't ever want to catch and move. That's going to look bad to the umpire, and it quite frankly, it's not going to give you the best chance to catch it clean and handle the baseball as well as you should. So catching through the ball side of the ball, what that looks like on the bottom of the zone, I got my glove down at 6. I'm coming through the bottom of the baseball, boom, and I'm getting flat to 3. If I get over here to my glove side, this will be the toughest pitch to handle just because the way your glove has to move. But I'm going to load, I'm going to set my wall, and as that pitch comes in, I'm trying to stay on the ball side of the ball with the pocket and move back through 3 o'clock on the catch. Where that gets a little tricky is on balls in the top part of the zone. Again, your setup's going to have to change a little bit, and your move's going to be a little differently. But the concept of coming through the ball side of the ball stays the same. Instead of catching the bottom half of the ball, I'm going to load. I'm probably going to stay a little taller with my load. I'm probably going to be a little taller with my setup already. And as that pitch is coming in, I'm going to have to move over the top of it and catch again through the ball side of the ball on the top of the zone. So no matter where the pitch is thrown, there's always a ball side of it. There's a ball side and a strike side of it, and we want to be moving through the ball side of the baseball on the catch.